So,
welcome to Clarksplace.
I'm out here to film. What's the next project?
This is the next project right here. Yes, we have talked about it. This is the 69 Charger. It's going to be a 69 Daytona.
Yep. Okay. What all have you procured so far for it?
This is all
Challenger stuff to go back.
Yeah, that stuff's all going to go up to Brian probably. This has a front brake conversion. It has I think it's a unisteer rack and pinion on it. All this was already on there. I just dropped it all off. It looks like it's got the tubular. I don't know if that's Hotchkiss. It doesn't say Hotchkiss, but it's some sort of performance.
Gotcha.
Okay. Upper control arms. I'll probably put those back on because they're probably brand new.
They look like bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. New doors.
We can blast those and get them cleaned up though.
It may be a new firewall, I can't tell. And this might
Definitely
be new.
New cowl top, I know that.
Yeah, that's new.
So if that's the cowl top, that goes all the way here. Any place you see that shiny stuff, that's new wells that they cleaned up and they resprayed.
Whoever did the body work on this, they did an excellent job because underneath there's so many spot welds that you can see from the inside that are absolutely ground off to nothing.
Oh, like clean?
Yeah.
I can see a couple little dimples like right down in here. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Looks like the trunk, not trunk, but the rear floor is married to the front floor pretty well.
Yeah, where that comes in, all these grind marks are just perfect here. See that. Can't see any. They even repainted it black.
It actually looks a little better than mine.
Well,
but who said I was an expert welder? Never me.
Roof's good. Of course, they got new quarters on. You can tell where they put the quarters. You can tell this probably was a vinyl top car by all the pitting.
Yeah, you can see.
So all that's going to have to be sanded and mudded.
I think the metal's fine though.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see any bad spot with the metal.
And this is something good.
This is how mine was too. I mean, I welded a solid bead on the 69 over there. But that ended up coming out really nice. I had to do this too. That my weld was like a 1/4 inch thick right here.
Okay.
But I had to put fiberglass and stuff to get it all squared away.
Well, it's an original taillight panel. I think it's from another car
because I don't think this 68 car.
No.
It was a 70 car.
70, but no, 69. And that's the title, 60, everything's 69, but the guy he didn't have it screwed, he had it screwed on, but it wasn't welded.
It was a 68.
68, he was going to make it a 68.
Gotcha.
But I just unscrewed it, and he had a panel, but I don't think it was the original panel, because I don't think the car was blue originally.
Yeah.
That would be in the...
Your doors fit pretty well.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
This is the same as mine, that this is in a little further, but your body line here is looking pretty good.
About down here.
A better start than what I did.
Yeah, look at where he put rockers on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all going to be worked on.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what is your? We've already done kind of round the world of this car.
Yeah.
So what you're getting started?
I found this. This is a date coded, I believe 69.
440.
It's got the date. Yeah, it's a 440 HP, so it's high performance motor. Took it to the machine shop. They said absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think it's
30 over. 30
over.
That's what mine was.
And so that's ready. And behind you, we picked that up at the Mopar National. They went through it, and he put on there that the mains are 10 over. And then I don't know what the CP and R. The R is for the rods. They're 2-inch rods, which he said you can use Chevrolet rods and stuff in it. But I'm not sure if this is 30 over, I'd have to make sure. I have to talk to
Get the right
someone that
pistons and get all
knows
that
a
stuff.
lot more about it.
I
than
thought it was
do.
weight savings for like Chevrolet parts in the motor, weight savings.
Yeah, weight savings plus they're so much cheaper. They said you can build the Chevy with Chevy pistons than you can with Dodge.
Well, I think I gave a few $100 for the rods for mine because I got the 6-barrel rods.
Okay, okay.
That was something that you will probably, if you get Chevy parts, you won't need to have those super beefy. I mean, they were significantly heavier. If I can find the picture, I'll insert it in this video. But the Speed Shop showed me the 6-barrel or 6-pack rods versus the regular 440 rods. Pretty beefy.
Yeah, I think this is one that doesn't have the fender tag with all the options that were on it.
That's why it's a good specimen for a Daytona project, I think.
Yeah, I had it up on its side, which I think we've already shown pictures of it.
Yeah, we've
all really nice and clean except the original part, which all that's got to be is sanded and then painted. And then we got all the Daytona parts up there and inside underneath the pinball machines.
Yep, there's a 69 Daytona, and then there's a 69 Charger on that shelf. We've done kind of updates on all this stuff
He's
before.
gonna put a Holly Sniper. I've had some good luck with the Edelbrock E Street EFI. And
By good luck, you mean constantly battling it?
No.
Until it finally agrees with you?
Once we got it hooked up right.
I don't know what kind of problems I'll have with the Holly Sniper either.
I've got it in my 68 Mustang, the Shelby clone, and then the 69 428 car that went to California. That one. That's the one we had trouble with, and it was just how it was mounted in the exhaust, the oxygen sensor. That you have to cut a hole.
The O-ring wasn't.
Yeah, there's a bung you put on there, and then you screw the sensor.
And your bung wasn't welded correctly.
Yeah, it was letting air in, and up above there's a flapper that was letting air in, so it was always trying to update that it was running too rich. It just kept being more and more rich because it kept dumping more fuel in. And all that was just fuel around it because it couldn't ever feel like it had enough fuel because it wasn't burning it. Right. It was not burning it.
All right, so what else you got going on? What's your next steps in this car? For the viewers at home.
Probably the next step is I'm going to just start sanding everything down, and where I think it might need more welds, we'll put more welds in.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not a lot, which I don't think there is. I mean, there's places that maybe they got a little bit more of a gap. It's like just throw another one in. But I don't know.
I went crazy extra welds on mine just because I was in that process. Might as well.
This is what I'm taking to Brian. It's a 6-pack intake.
Yeah, we got that up at.
And there's the air cleaner for it.
That was Hebron.
Yeah, that was at the Mopar Nationals.
All right, so we're gonna do Moultrie in a couple weeks, then Daytona in a few weeks.
Yeah, I don't know about going to Daytona. We might, but
well, you didn't go last year, but
no, I didn't go.
Doug and I did. Maybe Doug will go.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely going to Moultrie. He has a ton of parts for it. He's got gas tank, windshield for yours, fuel lines, brake lines for yours, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
Some interior stuff, door panels.
Yep, mine's pretty darn straight now. I had a little bit of stuff that I worked out right here.
Yep.
But getting very, very straight. Yeah, you can see mine kicks in just a little bit right there too.
Yep.
So maybe that is just where they end up. I don't know. I didn't think to go look at your car over there. That we've got another one in-house we can look at.
Yep. That's what I think.
Need some more primer.
Here's another new panel.
Oh, yeah.
With that considered A-pillar inside.
I think that's A-pillar, but that might be inner cowl or outer cowl.
It probably says what it is right on there.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we've been over this. I just I'm happy to see that we updated, showing your motor that you've got back from the machine shop. And I guess if anyone has any info of turning a 440 into a Chevy motor.
This one's not so good.
No, it's not.
It needs adjustment like crazy. It's all right, it's hitting.
I see.
It needs to come up.
Oh, I see. It'll
It's just
go.
the hinges probably.
Yep.
Been sitting.
Yes, it has.
And I don't think I've got the welding all done on this either. Oh, maybe. You can see where it was drilled, where they took it apart.
Yep.
And the way it fit, it didn't overlap. These are new. Well, you can see how often he put welds.
Yep.
And I think that's plenty.
That's pretty decent.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think I did about.
I put
the same.
these in.
I was gonna say I thought this was all empty.
Yeah, I put these in.
Yeah, that's like the same amount of welds that I put in mine.
Okay. I mean, all of it's solid as it can be. This turned out. This one isn't done yet. For this to wrap around.
Oh yeah.
The other side is.
Yep.
New quarters. Oh, and the outer wheelhouse is new. The inner is not.
Yep.
Yeah, we've circled some
see that.
areas. Rippled there. Yeah, we got. I'll get it all sanded, stripped down.
You're not gonna sandblast like I did.
No. This is most of it's new panels. It should sand off real easy.
That airplane stripper goes really well on the
Yeah.
black stuff on the new quarters. It strips it all down really quick. So.
Yeah, I like the way the rough paper will do, and then
Scuff that metal.
scuff it off.
All right,
Yeah, the
cool.
main parts of it are all in really nice shape. Oh, and the rear end's back there. It's got this, I don't know what to call it, Caltech.
Yeah, we documented that too, Pop.
Yeah, it's a posi, so I don't know if that's what they call sure grip. I don't think it's a Dana, but
No, that's the same as mine.
just a
I
posi.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
mine sitting there. That's the same.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep.
Lots. I gotta start working on my lights. Get my nose cone is up inside the pinball room.
That's all Daytona stuff.
All panels.
If you got a steering column for a 69 Charger that's tilt wheel, let me know. I need one.
Yeah, I got a steering column, but it's not too good. I've got a set of bucket seats.
Extra buckets.
Yeah, they're I think both drivers.
Hmm.
Because I already got a set of buckets.
Thought you bought a set,
I bought
and
two
then you
sets.
bought 2 drivers. So you have 2 drivers for sale,
Yeah,
probably.
and I don't know if you could make a driver into a passenger.
And if you're crafty enough, you can do anything.
Probably. And if you're desperate and don't have seats.
All right. Anything else for Clarksplace Daytona update today?
No, I can't think of anything else. We
Then-
have this here for sale by then. It's pretty much done.
Yeah, I see.
Beautiful, beautiful car. We'll have to do a documentary on it.
Walk around of everything done.
Watch it drive,
Console in.
hear it run, and all that stuff.
Very cool.
72 Challenger.
All right. If you want the Challenger,
Yeah.
$186,000 would probably buy it.
Buy 2 or 3 of them.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
All right. Last comment. I feel like we talked about it, but I don't think we explained it fully.
Right.
What do you need to know about putting that 440 together? Tell us in the comments or email us at clarksplace@yahoo.com. We need help putting together the 440 and doing what with it. You need the right pistons, the right
I
rods.
need the right pistons and rods that will go on a 440, but they're the 2-inch journals or 2-inch, I guess for the rods on the crank is what he said, and you can buy Chevrolet. But Chevrolet what? I've got a micrometer. I'm going to measure. It says 30 over. I know it's 4 point something. 4 point. The 428 in the Mustang was 4 point something. I used to remember.
Oh, we can go look at
That's
it.
what I'm going to measure.
If you want to mic the block.
I just want to mic and see.
3.98,
No, these are supposed to
4.16.
4 point something. 4.35 or 4.36. So if they're 30 over, maybe 4.06 was the standard. I don't know. .36.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so 4.36 for all the Mopar guys. And it's a 440. I guess I just need to know, and I know probably most shops would be able to tell me, but
maybe
what's the best piston for running on the street, going to shows? I'm not going to drag race it. Yeah, I want to feel it's got a little power, but I don't. It's going to have a 4-barrel, of course. Not a 6-pack, but just the fuel injected.
Yep, that would go on there. That would go on there nice.
Yeah, that would fit right on there, but I don't want the nightmare trying to keep them all in tune. I want to do it with the fuel injected.
Yep. So that's what we need help with. If you can, comment or, like I said, email us and let us know your suggestions on how to build a good, solid, powerful motor with the Chevy parts in a 440 block.
And if you've got part numbers, pistons, all that stuff, rebuild kits or whatever, just include that, because I'll just get online and try to find them.
Buy it all.
Buy it all.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.